Never trust a man. Guess who got played by a man? Oh, and apparently he's the nice guy. The nice guy. Everyone and their mom was like, oh my god, Shelby, he's so nice. Is he? Is he nice? Really? Because I don't think nice guy would ghost a girl after they shared their actual PTSD trauma. Oh, and then also have another girl lined up before even ending it, and also they never even ended things with me. I just got ghosted. The week before I went on the family trip, he told me how he was falling in love with me. Did I just get love bombed? Pause while I cope for a second.
Stop it. Get some help.
Anyways, I feel so used. Oh, and it's fine that you don't have to like me and you don't have to want to date me, but don't be a pussy coward and ghost me instead of having the balls to talk to me in person about how you're feeling and just actually being a man and ending things with me.
Modern dating makes zero sense to me.
I can't get one. I can't get one. I can't get one.
What happened to dating? What happened to dating?
Guys, welcome back to the desert. Welcome back to another episode of Dating Over 30. That magical number, gentlemen, where fun and games stop suddenly. You know, we are in the oh crap moment where we realize that we've wasted all our lives chasing the bad boys. And we still do, apparently. So let's check this woman out. She's absolutely nuts, absolutely losing it.
Never trust a man. Guess who got played by a man? Oh, and apparently he's the nice guy. The nice guy. Everyone and their mom was like, oh my god, Shelby, he's so nice. Is he? Is he nice? Really? Because I don't think nice guy would ghost a girl after they shared their actual PTSD trauma. Oh, and then also have another girl lined up before even ending it, and also they never even ended things with me. I just got ghosted. The week before I went on the family trip, he told me how he was falling in love with me. Did I just get love bombed? Pause while I cope for a second.
Wow, she's such a baddie.
Anyways, I feel so used. I've been singing.
Wine and cats, gentlemen, it's like poetry. It writes itself, you know. Chad did it again, gentlemen. Chad just did it again. Played with her emotions, because every time you just have to tell them the same story. You know, you just have to be attractive. You have to, you know, have your crap together and say something. You don't even have to say, just hint at the idea that maybe, possibly, you know, presumably, you could stay. And that's all they need. To spread their legs, tell you all their lives, you know, picture life together, think about the family album. It's all they need. Because why? Because they're desperate. You know, because they've realized they've hit rock bottom and they need a man right now. If this woman was in her 20s, she probably wouldn't have cared that much about that guy. You know, because she has others, she can pull others, doesn't matter. Now that we're 30, you know, it's probably her last train. It's probably the last guy she wants. Because, of course, guys, she could be with anyone else, but she doesn't want to, because she wants the top 5% of men. And holy cow, how much makeup is this woman wearing, guys? I bet that if she takes it off, not even her real mother will recognize her.
Single since last July, and I promised myself that I wasn't going to get into a relationship unless...
Sorry, gentlemen. Single since last July. Oh, wow. You know? Like, holy hell. How are you surviving? Most men watching this video, or just men in general, they go being single for years at a time. Like some guys have been single for 15 years, you know what I mean? And she's been single from last July. Oh wow, tell me about it. It's just, guys, they're so used to jumping from one man to another all the time, all years long, you know, just having their fun. They have so many options. And yet we are listening to a 3-minute rant by a woman in her 30s who hasn't made anything work out from all her options. I mean, even if this is tragically disgusting, at the same time, you gotta admit it's hilarious.
I could see them being something long term. Someone who I knew a long time ago reached out to me, asked me to hang out, and they were pursuing me the whole time. I was very cautious. I was very scared. I opened up to them. I told them about all my trauma, all my PTSD, and I was very scared. And then they did something that made me feel very uncomfortable because I saw them. They were communicating with someone that they dated previously, and I just saw it progress, and it made me really uncomfortable. So then they
Uncomfortable. Isn't the word you're looking for insecure? You know, guys, every time a man says something along the lines of, I don't want you talking to your ex, I don't want you spending so much time with your quote-unquote best friend, you know, I don't want you going out with 7 guys and no other woman. Oh, you're being insecure. Why are you being so controlling? It's toxic. But right now, gentlemen, she's facing the same issue. You know, that chat that she really liked was talking to her ex. That made her feel quote-unquote uncomfortable. Well, how does it feel for someone to call you insecure when it's clearly a red flag?
told me that they respect my feelings and they understand I went through a lot because I got cheated on like 100 times and I got abused in every form. And they told me that I was going to hang out with them next week and let's just take a beat. They were going to talk to me, and then they never talked to me again. And I'm a little snoop, and I went on Instagram and I saw that he started following this other chick. All his family members started following this chick during the time when we were just going to take a little breath and hang out and keep talking. Apparently he never ended things with me, and then never talked to me again, and now he's full on posting that other girl. So that was fun because I went from going on his family trip, he told me how he's falling in love with me, and I actually opened up to someone for the first time in a year and thought that I trusted them, but apparently the nice guys ain't shit either, and guys suck. So trust your intuition, ladies, and if you feel off, just trust that. Oh, and it's fine that you don't have to like me and you don't have to want to date me, but don't be a pussy coward and ghost me instead of having the balls to talk to me in person about how you're feeling and just actually being a man and ending things with me. So at least I found out now. And
be a man. Isn't it interesting, gentlemen, how modern women want men to be? You know, it's convenient for them for a man to be a man and tell his feelings straightforward, but it isn't convenient for them for a man when he's a man and he actually wants to have control and to lead the relationship. Then they don't want a man, they want to be boss babes, but when it's convenient to us, oh, you gotta be a man, you gotta step up. Why don't you start by being a woman yourself and not dating so many men throughout your life? Why don't you be a woman who is humble, doesn't carry a lot of baggage, isn't 30 and single? Why don't you know how to keep a man? It's easy to talk about the other gender. Men are not men anymore. Are you a woman, in the first place? Why don't you start off by that?
And I'm sorry that you can't be alone, bitch.
Oh yeah, guys, he can't be alone. Well, guess who can be alone after this 3 minutes of whining and crying tears of bitterness? But let's check this other woman, guys, who starts the TikTok with modern dating is stupid. Of course, it wasn't when she was 20 and she was making full use of it, but now it's stupid.
So I am frazzled, but I'm gonna rant for 5 seconds, okay? And by 5, I mean more than 5. Modern dating makes zero sense to me. First off, I am genuinely curious. How do people have rosters of people? Do you know how many people I can get? Guess right now. I can get 1. I can't get 1. I can't get 1. I can't get 1. So tell me how.
one that she likes. Correction. She can get plenty of men, especially simps. Like, if you have a kitty between your legs, you can pull 100 simps every, mile radius. But so correcting her, she cannot get one man that she actually likes, because women like men who respect themselves. The irony is that when a man actually respects himself, they call him insecure and toxic and crazy, or he's just too high of a league for them.
How the frick? Y'all are getting more than one. How do you guys have rosters of dudes? And second, I don't want to be on your roster. If I'm on a roster of people, if they can have you, they can have you. I'm not a roster girl. I am the top of the roster, the only one. I should probably eat, but modern dating is stupid. That's it. Thank you for coming to my
What, so if I understand correctly, she wants to have a roster, but not to be part of a roster. Guys, how convenient everything, how is everything so convenient for modern women in their delusional expectations?
TED Talk.
What happened to dating? Because, back in the day, you go somewhere, someone walks up to you, or you walk up to them, you exchange phone numbers, you go on a couple dates, yada, yada, yada. Now it's online dating, and you can't really get past the talking stage.
First off, it's not online dating. Yes, it's prevalent. That doesn't mean that you have a gun to your head and you have to do it. You could still date by going around and meeting people and starting conversations. Well, you're a woman, you don't even need to do that. Just go to a bar, sit on your behind, and probably a man is gonna ask you out. Like, guys, it's so easy. It's so easy being a woman, even if you're not an attractive one. It's just so easy, and you don't need online dating. All right, these women, gentlemen, they have no idea, and I can sort of understand it. Women are more passive than men, I can sort of understand it. They go with the flow most often than not. So you can see why it's so easy for them to fall into this idea that womanism sells and that modernism sells, that women have to just have their fun, have their cake and eat it too, just mess around. A man is going to be there to provide all of the time for you. It's so easy for them to fall under that. But still, you're a human being, you are a rational creature, you are intelligent. Why don't you analyze the situation and just say, you know what, I don't think that dating is for me. I don't want to hook up around. I don't want to waste my body with different strangers. They never come to that conclusion. You know why, guys? Because they think that they're at a loss. You know what I mean? They think that exchanging, sacrificing, having validation from strangers through S3X is better than having a boyfriend. If they have a serious relationship, they feel like they're missing out on life. And that is why they always choose it. Don't tell me you're innocent.
Don't tell me you're innocent. Because it insults my intelligence.
Right? Because you've made a conscious decision to chase after one thing and leave behind the other. But now that you're 30, suddenly we want to make that swap, that magical swap of, oh, actually I'm a traditional woman and I'm just looking for a good man with good morals and principles. Why can't I find him? Because nobody is buying it. No, not us, at least. The simps are buying it, which, again, you could have like 100 of them right now. But real men are not buying it.
Or you get to the point where it's like they want your Snapchat, which fine. I don't care if you have my Snapchat. I really don't. I would rather text you. But okay, just don't send me dirty photos or videos of you. I don't want to see your dick. One, I don't know you. And two, I did not ask for it. I hate that. It's just so, we don't want to see that. What we want to see is funny photos and videos of you doing the duck face or whatever you're doing throughout the day. That's how I want to get to know you. And also go out on a date, not you. I'd rather stay single. I'd rather get another dog. What the hell happened to this generation of dating?
Oh, I can tell you what happened, and it all started with a womanism. You know what I mean, guys? But I'll just leave you with a thought, gentlemen, some food for thought. So leave me down in the comments what you think. But really, this last woman was the most pleasant of them all, right? She wasn't yelling like the first one, just throwing a tantrum, being uncontrollable. She wasn't looking to have a roster like the second one. She was the best looking one in terms of personality. But it's just such a big red flag to be in your 30s and single. Maybe she's a single mother, I don't know. But just, what have you been doing all those years? It's a 99% certainty that you've been just hooking up around. You know, you have a body count in the triple digits. What have you been doing, you know, for the last 15, maybe 20 years that you've been an adult, and you could have been cultivating a relationship, or, you know, finding that good person for you? They're nowhere, guys. It's not like they have a serious partner and they're like close to marriage at 30. I could understand that. No, it's nothing. They don't have anything. They don't know any man that, you know, they respect and they want to cherish him. It's like an absolute zero, guys. It's like these women, they behave like they're 15, you know. Even girls who are 15, they sometimes have a more serious look on relationships and you know, and more plans for the future than these women in their 30s, gentlemen. Like women in the past, if they were 30, you know, they'll just say, okay, goodbye, I'm just going to pass away alone. You know, they will understand what is happening. But right now in 2023, guys, we just have women at the age of 30 speaking things such as, I think I need to get to know someone. Yeah, it might be good to maybe, I don't know, I find someone, start to have conversations, get to know him. You know, when I get to 50, we're probably gonna think about marriage. Jeez, man. Absolutely clueless and fatherless behavior. But guys, what do you think about that? Leave me your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you for your time of day. I hope I made it better, and I'll be happy to see you next time, guys. Have a good one.